G'day guys, Jason on the udder farm. I'm actually on the udder farm property this afternoon. What I want to talk about today is the difference between your stocking rate versus your stocking density. So the first term I want to talk about is stocking rate. I'll give you the simplified version. Stocking rate is a relationship between the number of livestock and the size or area of pasture or forage in which you have placed them on. It's a simple case of dividing the total area by the number of livestock you got. Let's say I had 10 head of cattle on 10 acres and they're 500 pounds each. So the stocking rate there would be 10 acres divided by 10 head would be 1 head or 1 cow per acre would be the stocking rate, or a live weight would be 500 pounds per acre. Let's talk about the term stocking density now. So when we talk about stocking density, we traditionally use it when we're talking about short-term intensive grazing. So the simplified version of stocking density is it's the number of livestock or live weight on a specific part of the pasture for a certain period of time. Currently as it sits, the stocking density at the moment for this 1 acre is 4 cows per acre, or 2,000 pounds of live weight per acre. Whilst we're talking about stocking density, what I originally had planned for this area was to cell graze it, break it into 4 equal sections, say 1/4 of an acre each. But obviously I run out of polybraid. I got enough reels, Tarragate reels in the shed, but not enough polybraid. So got on the computer last night and ordered me another 2 big rolls of polybraid. So future videos I will be cell grazing at a higher stocking density in this area. So let's say I had broken this up to 4 sections, say 1/4 of an acre each. Do you think my stocking rate would be different or would change had I have broken it up? The stocking rate doesn't change because I've still only got 1 acre and 4 head. So had I put the cells down in 1/4 of an acre and put all the girls into the 1/4 of an acre, the stocking rate remains the same, but the stocking density goes up. So now I've got 4 cows per 1/4 of an acre. That's my stocking density. Or remember they were 500 pounds each. Now I've got 2,000 pounds of live weight per 1/4 of an acre. To simplify it, we'll go back to the example where I used 10 acres, 10 cows. So the stocking density in this case would be 10 cows per 10 acres if they were grazed over the whole lot. So that's the stocking density, or in a live weight it'd be 5,000 pounds per 10 acres. So let's say now we cell grazed that 10 acres and split it into 10 different sections. Obviously they're going to be 1 acre each. So the stocking density would go up. But remember, the stocking rate stays the same. We still only got 10 cows and 10 acres. We've just now split it in 10 different sections. So it's still 1 cow per acre is our overall stocking rate for that section of property. But the stocking density, now we split it up into 10 sections using our step-ins and polybraid, it's now increased the density to 10 cows per 1 acre, or 5,000 pounds per acre. There is one thing I will add. I mentioned before the basic or the simplified terminology of stocking density is the number of livestock or live weight on a specific area of your pasture over a certain period of time. So for that last example where we split it down to 10 cows on 1 acre, the stocking density there I mentioned was 10 cows per acre, or 5,000 pounds of livestock weight on that acre, but I didn't mention the time. So in actual fact the stocking density would be 10 cows per acre, or 5,000 pounds livestock weight for a 12-hour period or a 24-hour period, whatever time you elect to leave them in there. So that would be the true stocking density. I thought I'd just add that in because I didn't mention the time. I was just giving the number of animals, but the weight. So I hope that helped you guys out there who are looking into the difference in stocking density versus stocking rate. I've done my best. I am going to elaborate it on down the track, but I didn't have time to today. So that was a simplified version. Hope you guys benefit out of that and get something out of it. So have a good morning, a terrific afternoon, or an awesome evening, guys, wherever you're watching this from, and we'll catch you later.